Who would like to give that for me?
I'm trying to remember where we started out.
We met with Pirate King.
Yes.
It's kind of the first thing that happened. We got to visit Warrior's Rest. We met with the Pirate King. Found out he's really a sword.
Or something.
Or something inhabiting a sword, which was inhabiting a person. Who knows?
I was offered the title and declined, citing family reasons. And then we went back home and had a bunch of awkward conversations.
We ran into Ramus again.
Oh, right.
And I offered to give him parole, but shit happened, and he's not there anymore.
Your wild
so
magic
we
surge
have to
happened.
wait for it to,
that's one way to.
And
Yes.
so we are waiting for this like magic teleporting island to come closer to us. Because that's what the divination said to do.
This sounds about right.
The Isle of Autumn.
Yes, that is the one. All right. Oh, you also took it upon yourself to attempt the transparently insane idea of trying to overchannel cleric spells.
This is fine. Everything's fine.
And I know you're going to try and do it again this session. So before I forget, let me get my wild.
Not necessarily. You should probably have that handy, though, yes.
Just always have that on hand just in case. You should know by now.
Middle of the business meeting. Hold on, I have a chart for this.
This just makes me miss 3.5, where you could have, with psionics, actually casting like 9th level spell equivalents at like level 10.
That sounds stupidly broken.
I mean...
Well, yeah, it's 3/5 psionics. What do you expect?
It's like a lot of min-maxing. You have like a lot of weaknesses to account for it, but yeah, it's kind of bullshit.
I also found I was tooling around during my week off, and I found a lovely trick involving using psionics to basically make save points in game.
Oh yeah, that's the thing.
Oh,
which
really?
hurt me.
That like wasn't even like a hard... That was like, here's a couple of psionic spells that are basically built just to do that.
Yeah. It was super stupid.
But yeah, the what was it? The Ardent class could cast based on their effective caster level, not their actual caster level. And then you could just dump like a ton of feats and multiclassing into getting that higher without like actually gaining levels.
Huh.
Yeah, psionics has always been stupid.
Legit.
I mean, it's still not as strong as just a straight cleric or druid.
Which probably says more about a straight cleric or druid than it does about that.
Yes.
Yeah. Because you don't need to break the game when you just have all the right tools in the first place.
Yeah, exactly. Alrighty. So... Oh, and we left off with Christona having a lovely chat with Garrett.
Yep.
About
Garrett had an idea.
About how the Earth might hate everybody who lives on it.
Yeah, really sexist druids.
Yep. Garrett actually has a couple of ideas now that David has had a week to think about it. Yeah, should be fun. All right. So let's start right up where we left off, with Garrett chatting to Christona in the underground. So, Christona, you and Garrett were just talking about how Atula is basically breaking the cycle and
Saying fuck off everyone, I don't care if I take out down this entire world with me.
well, she's trying to save herself, even at the expense of the whole world. But Garrett had a couple people in mind who might be able to answer your questions. So, I have two people, actually, who might be able to give you a bit of the wisdom that I can't, Christona. If you can find her wherever she is nowadays, the primordial might be able to help you. That's a long shot. But if you can't, the acting one, I think, will do just as well.
The acting primordial.
Yes. His name is Zephyr Sorel. He's a druid. He primarily works in underground areas like you and I. And he might be who you're looking for.
I'm trying to remember, is this non or like the actual primordial null, like it's common knowledge that nobody can find them, or
Yeah, she's been gone for like 200 and change years. She appointed somebody else.
yeah, I was
Sorry?
wondering if it's the same one that we met or not, but yeah, but she never called herself primordial or anything like that, so I'm not sure if
She did not.
yeah, I'm not sure if Kristen would put two and two together on that. I mean, probably, maybe with the wisdom thing now, but hmm. It's like a wisdom check to put those two together, but
Follow your dreams. Um,
yeah, because I think so. I'm not sure. I'm trying to figure out what Kristen would think so.
mm, this is one of those times I'm really glad we don't play together in person.
Hmm.
I don't even have to good eating grins I may or may not have.
Oh, maybe.
Does she think that? Like, she could have put it together. That is not an invalid conclusion to make.
So I was thinking it over. We met a powerful druid in the last travels that seemed to know much about the gods.
Gary kind of shrugs. That may have been her, but powerful druids who know a lot about the gods isn't exactly exclusive to the primordial.
No. But it is an unusual and, well, somewhat long story involving betrayers and anima and other dimensional spaces. Do many druids live in other dimensional spaces?
I don't think I've heard of any that live in those.
Oh, it's sad that I just completely forgot what actually Kristone ended up calling her, because it wasn't Thorn. She said call her whatever or something like that, and then she just started calling her that. Shit. I should have remembered that. Powerful and guarding an anima, but she told us to go to prepare and eventually go to shit, what was the name of that place? It's like the prison type area, like
Central Yualia.
Yeah, I think she.
Or
Just,
wait, which?
I think she just told us to go to the center.
Yeah.
etc. Wherever
You
like
told
that
me
other
so.
god is being chained down, right? That was the
Well, that's
idea?
the implication. Yes.
Mm-hmm. She said that that's where they'd meet again, right? It was something like that. I really should. Yeah.
She invited you there.
Okay. Because I'll just try and explain that a little bit. It seemed very confusing at the time, but it is beginning to make more sense to us.
Kristona, if you think this druid of yours will give you wisdom, then follow it. But if you'd like a bit more sure path, Zafar Sorel is maybe a week's sail from here. She kind of shrugs a little.
She said where exactly they were located, or is that just something druids know? Like they acting primordial tends to be somewhere this place.
She hasn't actually said the name of it yet.
Okay.
He's on. I should warn you, he's a tad eccentric.
Kristona just blinks. We have been told similarly.
He runs a fighting arena on the island of Alshad. Trying to find the strongest people to compete for the favor of Atula. Or so he told us at the last summer.
It looks like furrows a brow slightly at that. For Atula, does that may cause problems? Yes.
Maybe. But besides the Primordial herself, he's the closest one to her. If anybody can answer the questions you have, maybe him.
Zephyr Sorrel. Perhaps that is a first stop before trying to find the true primordial, if they are not the same. Thank you, Garrett. We are sorry to cause doubt.
Kristona, I have one more option for you. You might not like it. If you wanted to, the drow, you could try approaching the drow. They live in the bowels of the earth. They are the race and the people who are literally closest to the Earth Mother. If you can find them, then they might be able to help.
We shall consider that. We lived among their kind for long enough, but we are unsure of the path that Diggeroy and Zadok and Bauer would wish to go also. We all know this needs taken care of, but there are many routes and many ways they may wish to go. We should speak with them first. But thank you. It is good to have options in mind.
Of course. I'm going to meditate a little while, Kristen.
Give a slight nod at that. We understand.
Safe travels.
Give another nod and step back a little bit and then turn and go.
Garrett will assume the form of a bear and then curl up on the ground and lie. All right. Empower.
Up.
While everybody else is about on the island, you're just chilling, yeah?
Yeah.
Okay. As you're just chilling, heading to the underground, you come across a couple of places where somebody has added some lovely color to the previously bland stone walls. Specifically, somebody started painting scenes from fairy tales, some scenes of adventurers fighting monsters, and you even find a scene of you and the rest of the party fighting a flaming bull as it breathes fire at you all. It almost seems to be warm as you touch it. Realm's been prettying up the place.
Sweet.
She spies you looking at her paintings and comes over to stand next to you. Do you like my paintings, pretty boy?
Yes, I approve.
Thank you. Did you have a good trip?
About as well as could be expected.
She gives you a quick little hug. She only comes up to about your waist, so it's mostly a side hug around your waist. But and then she lets go just as quickly. I'm glad you came back.
Me too.
Think I can come with you this time?
That's a better question for the whole party and not just.
Fair enough. Do you want me to show you the rest of my paintings?
Sure.
She goes off excitedly, pointing out her favorite ones to you. She eventually leads you into a small room and hesitantly unveils a small little canvas of the four of you, the four of the party, and Realm eating dinner in the town you found her in. This is my favorite one. The day other people found me. Pretty boy,
Yes.
do you think I can, do you think you can tell me when the rest of you are leaving again? I have something I want to give you guys before you leave.
Yeah, I can do that.
Okay. Thank you. She gives you another quick little hug and then starts painting again. Alrighty. So, anybody have anything else they want to do while you're on the island?
That's explain things to other people.
How long are we gonna be here?
How long do you need?
Yeah, we might need to, like, stay here as long as we can figure out what we're going to do next.
Right.
I'm giving you guys max 3 weeks of downtime here. So, Bauer,
Yeah.
you can take your third point in Heavy Armor Master. And
Woo.
finish.
Yeah,
Nice.
because I think we had 3 weeks before the Isle came close to.
You had a month and 3 days, I believe.
Oh, okay.
So does that mean I get all the benefits of Heavy Armor Master now?
Yep. And you're done training Heavy Armor Master as of the end of whenever your downtime finishes up.
Nice.
Cool.
I will go ahead and visit Enrin at some point. To report in, to see if I can get somebody there to go to Aventine for me to commission that wand of speak with dead.
For sure.
And
I can for sure do that.
also want to talk to the priest there. Be like, so I know divination is a spell that can be cast. Is there anybody who is high enough level that they could do a divining for me?
Good question.
You know, without me like potentially burning my brain out again.
Or breaking magic.
The Enring Church does not have anybody high enough level to cast it for you.
Do they know if there's another church somewhere that does?
You could try. There's a few clerics at Warrior's Rest who could do it. There's a couple in Regilium who could do it. There's a couple in Aventine who could do it as well.
Okay. I will keep that in mind if we go back out that way.
Alright. You don't want to try and do it yourself?
Not quite yet.
That's the spirit.
At some point I'll also find Realm and explain to her the deal with Ramus.
Okay. She'll take it very quietly and then Sadok,
Yes.
you're a good person. Even if you do sometimes seem kind of mean.
Thanks, I think.
I'm glad you're helping me bring that back. Oh, and when he comes back, we can get the Falcon going again. Oh, that would be so exciting. You have to come back to Thanasa and see the airship with us. We'll take you flying. Flying is the best.
Flying is the best. As Christina walks through the wall. We can also fly now.
Ah! Cristona!
Oh,
Don't walk through the walls like that.
hello, Realm. Sorry.
It messes with the paintings. They
Oh.
don't like.
We apologize. We did not know. Sidestep to the side of the paintings. Make sure to stay out of the other way of the wall.
Okay, now you know. Don't do it again. But flying with a spell is cool. But flying with an airship, you can go so fast. So far, so fast, and never having to touch down, never having to cast a spell. Just you.
How does something so large move so fast?
Elementals.
Ah,
We bind elementals to the engines. You have some air to give it lift, some fire to give the extra speed.
that's true.
You can even add some water ones if you want to take it underwater.
See the gears turning slightly at that. That would be interesting. We did not think of such use for elementals, though hopefully they are not harmed by it.
No. Of course they're not harmed. That would be barbaric.
It would.
Grandpa never would have stood for that.
Grandpa?
Hey, Grandpa.
Oh, and a recent ancestor, yes?
I guess.
We do not have grandpas. The closest would have been... Miss thinks a moment and shakes her head.
You should find yourself a Gramps, Cristona. Do you want me to paint you one? Like a big mushroom or something?
Just like slowly kind of smiles at that.
I mean, Bauer looks young, but he's actually kind of old. He could be your grandpa.
Thanks.
Like arches a brow at that. We are not related.
Bauer.
He can be your adopted
Oh,
grandpa.
you mean Pretty Boy? He has a name?
I mean, technically.
Damn, dude.
You don't have to use it. You can still call him Pretty Boy.
I think I will. He is very pretty.
We already have those we would consider elders, both here and then pointing like back, like tapping the sternum a bit, like back at herself, and also. And within the Opal Enclave, we had our elder. I'm being angry at myself because I wrote down names for these people and now I can't find where I put them.
Your characters. But what if you wanted an elder here? I could paint you a big mushroom. He could be your Gramps.
If that were the case, we contain more elderly spores. They are with us. Our elders are already here.
Well, that's almost sweet. Your Gramps is always inside you.
We are our Gramps.
Huh. Kristona, you're
Well.
weird.
We have heard this many times.
I think that's a song. I am my own grandpa.
I'm reasonably sure it is too.
It's at least the plot of some kind of a Back to the Future situation. Or Futurama, something like that, I don't know.
Those are the exact two.
Okay.
Yes, good.
Actually, no. I'd probably put the dual kinship tracking as number 1. The song as number 2. This is 3, and Futurama is 4. So yeah, third weirdest. Anyway.
Alright. You're still weird, Kristona. But
We
you
know.
seem nice.
We are glad to hear that. We are tempting.
Sidok?
Yep.
Can you make sure to bring Ramus home?
Of course.
He's my only friend left.
Oh, that's not true. You've got us.
Yes.
Are you my friends?
Do you not wish that?
No. Well, yes, you're very nice people. She gives both of you little hugs.
And people who are nice to each other are friends, yes?
Yeah. So we are friends. She smiles a little. I'm gonna paint another picture.
Like looking around at all the paintings. You are very good at that.
Thank you. But if you don't mind, I wanted to get one started with, but it's weird having other people around with unfinished work in my workshop.
Ah,
You think
we
you could
understand.
find me later? And I'll show you.
Alright. Because I'll give a nod at that, kind of look around, walk down the hall a bit to a portion without any paintings on it, and just walk through the wall.
Stoic will have to take a slightly longer route.
And actually go through the door.
Yes.
No.
I'm sorry, I'm having too much fun with that.
It is pretty fun. Alright. So, you have several things going on. I'm going to have to ask you guys to pick a destination before we go much further.
Yeah, I figured we should all get together while Realm was painting and talk.
Yeah.
Yeah, so like I think we need to do the Isle of Autumn as soon as it gets close enough. Otherwise, who knows where the fuck it's gonna be. But it sounds like we've got like maybe a week before it's actually gonna get here that we can still do stuff.
Well, the problem with a week is we can't really sail many places and back in that kind of time.
Right. Well, I think Al-Shad is along the way, so I think that's about where the Isle was supposed to show up.
Yes, the Isle is in fact supposed to show up off of the coast of Al-Shahad.
Right. So, what exactly would we be looking for there? Was that where the druid was?
The acting primordial.
So we can visit there, see if we can talk to him. And then if it takes too long, we can dip out of there, do the Isle of Autumn, and then come back to Al-Shad.
We are fine attempting to speak with the acting primordial. We have thoughts about the primordial, and perhaps he can give us answers.
I don't see a compelling reason not to do it that way.
Are we also all in favor of bringing Rum along for this trip?
Yeah, I see the logic there too.
Cool.
So, Al-Shahad?
Yep.
Alright.
Sounds good.
This is great. It's actually the one I prepared stuff for you guys going to. Or most stuff for you guys going to. Yes. I guessed right!
We chose the thing the DM was prepared for. I
Yes,
feel
how
like we
dare you.
failed a little
You put
bit.
people in the correct locations for being easiest to get to.
Yeah, imagine that.
It's okay. I'm sure we can find a way to go off the rails within like the next 30 minutes.
Yeah,
Got another gate spell?
All you really he does not have another gate spell. All you really have to do though is try another one of those divination spells.
Well, I mean, technically, if Nolan can cast upcasted cleric spells for me, maybe we can try a gate.
It just blows up the entire Visherad.
Son,
Boy!
you are welcome to try.
Yeah, that sounds more like a last resort sort of thing.
You are welcome to attempt upcasted cleric spells that high. I make no promises about how well that'll turn out for you, though.
I assume I would die. Amongst other bad things.
Not necessarily, but I'm
No,
thinking.
That would be the assumption I would have to go in with to be willing to cast that.
But I'm thinking I let loose on the D10,000 magic table and see just how badly I can fuck you guys over.
The D10,000 table's not too bad. Unless you roll with like the real extremes.
There's some pretty shitty things in there.
I mean, you land like a 0 or something, yeah, you're fucked.
Oh yeah, nearest star goes supernova.
Yeah, it's a fun one.
Yeah, that
Yeah.
could be bad.
Fortunately, the sun on Yualia is not actually a star.
Making it all the more confusing when it goes supernova.
Exactly.
So if the nearest sun isn't a star, would you like to explain what it actually is?
It's
Very
basically
large tennis ball.
it's basically it's basically a giant hunk of superheated metal that hangs in the sky over Yualia.
Well, I was gonna say a
So
potato
how is that
battery.
different than a star?
Also, why would you go with that when it could have just been a giant fire elemental?
Potato battery.
Because then if it's a giant fire elemental, inevitably when I run this with with maybe not you guys, but some other group, some fucking idiot is going to try and set it loose.
Hey,
Some other
I mean,
Yeah.
that was us. Yeah, right? We've already done this.
Yes, you did.
We've been there, done that. We wouldn't do that again. We're not
I was
that.
immediately thinking of another group setting up loose a fire elemental that happened to be a sun. But then I remembered, yes, we've done that in this group too.
Yes.
Giant elemental that could destroy the world? Yeah, we gotta let that guy go.
Yeah, we get percent free.
That was when
It's
you
the
first
only
proposed
reasonable course of action.
when you guys first proposed that and like people started taking it seriously, it took me like several minutes to realize no, this isn't a joke. They're seriously considering letting this thing go.
Slavery's wrong.
You're not wrong, but like,
I don't think this group would do that.
no, I don't think you would either. But I didn't think you'd let the fire primordial out either.
I mean, to be fair, this group wouldn't just let loose a fire elemental, but they would try to murder the gods, maybe. To get them to stop.
Yeah.
Oh,
And is that really any different?
This is a much more pragmatic group than the last one.
oh yeah.
I don't know.
Which
It's
means
very
we'd have a
pragmatic
really
otherwise.
good reason for letting it go.
What was that?
That just means we'd have a really good reason for letting it go.
Have it fight the gods.
I mean,
It's not the worst idea we've had.
Honestly, if the sun were a giant fire elemental in Yualia, that would probably be a really good idea, except that everybody on Yualia would die. Because there's no longer a sun. And that's bad.
Except the drow, apparently, because they never see it.
No, the drow might survive.
It's fine. We all just become drow.
We'd have to roll some intense D100s.
Actually, that's an interesting idea for a setting.
Where the sun is a giant fire elemental?
No, where the only race left is the drow because someone got rid of the sun.
Yeah. I think I've actually seen that idea for a campaign at once.
I'm in a game where there's no sun. We got put out a while ago. And we just never ask where the food comes from. Just
I was in a place where it was like a demi-plane made by a wizard, and then like it was a big crystal instead of a sun that created like low light and also created food and stuff. But you had to like sacrifice stuff to it.
Huh. Seems legit. Blood magic.
You keep pulling people in like isekai.
so anyway.
Yes.
Yes.
Going places where the DM expected us to go.
Yeah.
Surprise concept.
I love this idea. It's my favorite. Alrighty. Oh, so going to Alshad, are we? Alrighty.
We're talking like if we start going that way, might mention to like Digger and Zidok and Bauer. It was a surprise to Garrett, but Garrett knows us. We are unsure how the acting primordial will respond to the mention of Atula, especially when he is creating champions or attempting to fight on her behalf or bring others to. Any suggestions?
If possible, we should probably talk to him a little bit first, see if we can get a sense of which he values more, Atula or the cycles.
Yes. We would hope it would be the natural order, but it is good to know first.
Well, let's get a look at this tournament of his, see what's going on first.
Agreed.
Alrighty. So, Alshad?
Yep.
Alshad. Who wants to go tell Realm that you're leaving?
I thought that was Bauer's job.
Yeah, she seems to like the pretty boy.
Bauer, you want to go tell Realm that you guys are leaving? Bauer,
Yes.
you want to go tell Realm that y'all are leaving?
Yes.
Dope. She looks up from her easel, nods. Give me. Am I coming with you all?
Yes. If you still want to.
Yes.
Or maybe not now after that.
She glares at you a moment, and then flips you the bird, and goes to grab a. Stupid old pretty boy. Don't play with my heart like that. She gathers up her small pack, some of her painting implements, and a large staff with a crystal in the top of it that's as tall as she is, and hefts her pack. Nods to you, Bauer. Let's go, pretty old man.
Yes, let's.
All right. She starts heading up. All right. Realm is ready to go. You guys have a small ship. You ready to go to Alshad?
Yeah.
I think so.
Alrighty. So, brief reminder of timelines. You have a week and 3 days. Takes a week to sail to Alshad, so you have 3 days once you get there to scout around and prepare and do whatever you wish before the Isle of Autumn arrives. Cool?
Cool.
Cool.
Cool. Cool. Cool.
We'll let Garrett know that going to Alshad before they go.
She'll barely nod at you. She'll barely nod at you and
Fuck!
Exactly. She'll nod a little bit. Sorry, he'll nod a little bit at you as he's curled up in bear form, and other than that, doesn't acknowledge your presence.
just kind of nod and then turn and go and frown a little bit as she's leaving. Oh, messed up Garrett. Fuck.
Yeah, Garrett's in a little bit of a crisis. You broke her brain a little.
Yeah.
And that's basically the revelation here.
Yeah.
Like, it's not strictly that. It's just that, for backstory, I went to an Anglican high school, and I'm imagining going to the Reverend at that high school and basically saying to him, "By the way, Reverend, God hates us."
Yeah.
And imagining his reaction and how
And-
fucking horrified he'd be.
Yeah,
Have any of them read the Old Testament?
I have, but
Where's the lie?
I'm just imagining how poor old Father Bob would react to something like that, and I'm drawing a total blank, and that makes it hilarious to me.
To be fair, his reaction being a total blank makes as much sense as anything else.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh. Poor Father Bob. I wonder how he's doing.
His lucky numbers are
Anyhow.
55, 40, and 8.
Father Bob didn't tell us any stories about lucky numbers. He did once tell us a lovely story about when a beaver walked out of a lake and started talking to him, though.
Okay.
He was an interesting dude. Let's leave it at that.
Like actually talking, or
That's what he told us.
oh boy.
Either a parable or there are a lot of drugs involved. One of the two.
We made several
Possibly
jokes.
both.
We made several jokes about him hitting the peace pipe too hard at the time. Yes. But yeah. Anyhow, enough stories about poor old Father Bob. All shadow waits. So, on your trip there, I wanted to have some dope ass music for you guys, but Roll20 did something fucky with its audio management, and now I can't figure out how to add anything new. So that's fun. But on your trip there, the journey passes in relative silence, relative ease, even. Nothing truly weird happens. You have a couple of nice wildlife sightings. At one point, you even see a giant whale breaching off of the starboard bow.
Giant
Realm
isn't giant for a whale, or just giant because it's a whale?
giant because it's a whale.
Okay.
Call me
Big
Ishmael.
Quality reference. Right. Where was I? Right. Giant whale breaches off the starboard bow. Realm goes and excitedly watches as it does, creating a quick little minor illusion of it and then sketching a couple of details of it down. You see a few dolphins, some very large fish, but nothing dangerous. On your way to the island of Alshad. Everybody make a quick history roll for me, please.
That makes sense.
Yeah, it really does.
That does not?
It's all right. Bauer. It's okay. That's all right. Bauer's got you.
If you
Part of
look at
his
my
plan.
modifiers, it does.
Your modifier is a +9. That makes sense.
Yes.
Nice.
Again, he's an old man. He probably lived through it.
Tell us a story, Grandpa!
So, Bauer. Alshad is one of the relatively few communities on the islands on the south side of the strait that have stayed together for a long period of time. It's mostly because the island is ruled by a particularly bloodthirsty fellow named Gorgoroth, who rules with an iron fist. He also is a big fan of gladiator games. But the island is. He came to power maybe 150-ish years ago, and he's stayed in ever since. He rules the island with an iron fist and personally crushes anybody who challenges his rule. In return, he keeps everybody on the island safe and makes sure to keep the food coming. And everybody's relatively happy. But he's also a big fan of blood games and blood sport, like gladiators, which is presumably why ya boy Zafar chose to set himself up in the biggest arena around. So, let's head in very briefly to Alshad. Ba-na-na-na. The actual city itself is smaller than you'd expect. It's primarily a mix of wooden and stone houses as you pull into the docks that you can see. But immediately visible in the middle of the city are the tall stone round walls of an arena, draped with plain red flags.
This,
There are
this
very
island's already
few
throwing up red
people-
flags, guys.
There are very few people around, but you can hear, even from the docks, the sound of cheering from the Colosseum.
Game day, I presume?
Game day.
That may be the first place to start, then.
Yeah. Get the ship docked and let's head that way.
Alrighty. So, you head along the very straight, direct path from the docks to the Colosseum in the center of town. You enter to the roar of the crowds. In the pit in the middle, you see a chimera facing off against a young red dragon. Chimera snarls and bites at the dragon, but the dragon, without much difficulty, dodges away, seizes the chimera in its jaws, and crushes its heads. As it does, the crowd roars in approval. And a distinct looking fellow stands from a podium on the far end. He's wearing what almost looks like pirate garb, complete with the large tricorn hat, the hand crossbow, cutlass, and the big poofy pants. He stands and shouts into the arena, "A good fight! Ferrothrax! You advance to the fucking hell. What did I decide to call it? You advance to the main round of the tournament. Well fought. I look forward to seeing you fight again. Anyone else who wishes to enter our fine tournament for my grand prize, step up. Show yourselves to me now."
Wait, were those wild shapes? Wait, did I miss a thing?
Nope, not wild shapes.
Huh. We entered a
Can't wild
Pokemon
shape
tournament, guys.
Within the arena, stepping up, you see a few varieties of devils, um, a couple who tower above the rest, several people in various forms with various forms of armor and weapons, a few wizards, a couple of people in obvious druid clothing, people of all shapes and stripes have come to fight here.
Keep an eye out for anyone that looks like they could be like watching over the druids that walk up. That might be the acting primordial.
All right, make a perception check real quick. There you go. 29 will get you that there is nobody really organizing the druids here. They're in their own little clumps. They're actually all in little clumps of 4, chatting amongst themselves. Nobody looks like they're particularly organizing them, though.
Is there anyone that looks like a druid that might be off to the side that might be able to talk to before matches start up again?
No, there's nobody who particularly looks like a druid off to the side. There's a few druids in the stands. There's several administrative-looking people around the area that you're in who are taking sign-ups, but there are no druids immediately. Well, there are several druids immediately around you, but none of them are looking particularly talkative.
Did anyone ever find out what the grand prize is?
He hasn't announced it yet. At least not that you've heard.
Kristona may at least try to walk over to at least one of the Druidic-looking people closest to them and speak in Druidic. Hello. Would you possibly know where we could find the acting primordial?
The druid breaks briefly from the group of people he's from the group of druids he's conversing with, gives you a weird look, and points at the guy over on the podium who was just shouting, who's dressed like a pirate. Says, that's him.
Like, look over that way, look a bit confused a moment, back at the druid. You are certain? Looking obviously
He
confused.
just nods. He nods.
Thank you. Give a nod and step back a bit. Wonder over the others. Why does the acting primordial remind me of that pirate king person?
Same lack of restraint in fashion sense.
Oh, damn, son.
mean,
He is not what we expected a primordial to look like. Even an acting one. Dang.
He looks like that. Minus the pistols. Plus some hand crossbows. But yeah, full pirate.
I think it for a moment and then look back over and see if there's any more like information about what's going on.
You could ask one of the administrative people who are wandering around taking sign-ups.
Okay. Might look to a Digger or Sudoku Bauer for a little help here. Because this is a bit out of their element.
I'll flag down one of the people taking up signups.
Yes, sir? Are you looking to enter the tournament?
Oh, we're considering it. I did have a couple of quick questions. First is, how much longer till the main tournament begins? When you're not taking signups anymore.
The main tournament will begin in 2 hours, sir. Until then, some bouts for warm-up.
Okay. And what is the grand prize again? I'm sorry.
The grand prize is, for each member of the winning team, a personally selected item from Zephyr Sorrel's treasure hoard. Zephyr Sorrel's treasure hoard.
Treasure hoard.
Is there a limit to the team size?
4.
Okay. Thank you very much.
No problem.
Oh, are there written rules somewhere that we could look over?
She looks at you strangely. No, sir. Why would there be extra rules.
Ah, I see. Thank you.
Only rules are 4 people per team. Last team standing wins.
Big Roy nods.
Anything else?
I think that's all for now.
All right.
This is not at all what we expected, even though Garrett gave us some insight.
It's not very druidic.
At least not in the way that we are accustomed. But we suppose that... Yes, Garrett told us he was eccentric, but we also suppose that survival of the fittest is a natural order, somewhat. Though bringing groups together like this seems outside of nature in that sense. But nature is very violent. So perhaps it still fits. We were definitely not expecting the outfit, though. Yeah, that makes sense.
Like druids, I think I've mentioned this before, but when I was building Yualia, kind of accidentally their way into being the most widespread group of casters on Yualia. Um, they're
Accidentally the whole thing.
yeah, they're quite something.
Is it one of just the most commonly practiced religions for everybody, or just a big priesthood?
It's just there's a ton of small individual groups of them everywhere. Is kind of the way it worked out. So like wizardry is concentrated in a few specific in primarily around the larger cities and everything. Um, sorcerers and warlocks are as uncommon as you'd expect sorcerers and warlocks to be. True clerics are relatively rare. A lot of priests have have very little magical power, which kind of just leaves, well, bards are an interesting case, but
That's in
that's a
any
whole
world, really.
yeah, bards are a weird case. But yeah, like even like tiny villages will normally have a druid nearby who can at least like provide, if not magical assistance, then some agricultural know-how in exchange for making sure that they don't like ridiculously disrupt nature. They ended up being really widespread. Um,
Yeah,
it
Kristona's
was
enclave
kind of
might be like motley crew, but probably more the actual traditional druidic a little bit more than many.
yeah.
Which is probably why they're a motley crew.
Every little druidic circle and region and circle of druids has their own druidic tradition or their own version of it. Some of them just vary wildly from the norm, while others only have smaller ones, smaller variations. Um, anyhow, world building tangent over.
Ass kicking tangent begins.
Should you choose to accept it?
Yeah, why not? We had some time to kill.
It may be the best option to speak with him.
Realm's been pretty quiet this whole time, but she looks over to you all. I don't think I can go in there with you. There's only 4, but she grins like she gets a little fuck. She grins a little conspiratorially, like she's planning something. She gives a sneaky grin.
You're gonna draw yourself 3 teammates.
Sorry?
Are you gonna draw yourself 3 teammates?
No! Don't be ridiculous. Hey, pretty boy.
Stop.
How'd you like one of those haste spells?
Very much, yes.
She just kind of grins. Make sure you're not too far from where I'm sitting in the stands, then.
Will do.
Has Bauer officially changed his name then?
I
He
believe
responds
so, yeah.
to it.
For a haste spell, yeah, sure.
Yeah.
That seems reasonable.
Yeah, that's fair. It's a damn good spell.
Mm.
If we must prove ourselves to speak to the primordial, we will fight as we always do.
Mm. Damn, Realm can't cast that. Cool. Alrighty. So, Realm will skip off to upstairs in the stands and position herself. Oh, I'm just going to position her on the map. You'll see when you.
Yeah, because we gotta flag down that person again.
Yes. Are you looking for something?
We wish to enter.
Oh, of course. We'll just need the names of your four, or of whoever from your group is entering, and name to call the four of you.
Fuck, it has come to this. We should have expected this.
Yes, we are the fuck it came to this.
I was thinking pretty boy in the backup party.
Perfect.
I'm so sorry. Would you like to be the fuck it has come to this, or pretty boy in the backup party? She doesn't even bat an eye.
We've just become basically the Kentucky Derby horses at this point.
Gotta make a decision,
Pretty boy
guys.
in the whatever.
Pretty boy in the backup party?
Yeah.
Alright. Pretty boy in the backup party it is. Alright. We're going to ask you to take a seat over there, and we'll call for you when it's. She kind of gestures you over to a set of benches in a small room off to the side. You're joined in there by several quartets of druids, a group of 3 devils, a group of a rabbit person, a beaver person, and a badger person, all wearing armor.
Ah, yes, the Fuck Island Quartet.
I know what I said. You see a group that is a donut, a bulb of garlic, a large standing steak wearing a cape, and a fried chicken wing. As well as the young red dragon that you guys saw fighting a chimera when you were in here, or when you came in, as well as several other groups of people. Totals out to what looks like 16 separate teams.
Give a slight nod to the druids that walk by as they're sitting, and then otherwise, like, just look over everyone and try to get a sense of, like, their weaponry or any stuff they seem to have on them to get a sense for what they might be dealing with.
All right. There is a wide assortment of them. Make a quick perception check. Mm-hmm. Okay. You get a pretty good look at all of them. I will, as opposed to describing all 15 of the other teams, I will just describe them to you as necessary. For now, there is a wide variety.
Cool.
Um, Alrighty. Give me one sec. Just checking one other thing. Oh, darn. That's unfortunate. Cool. All right. Alrighty. Eventually, they all finish up, and a voice calls, "Pretty boy in the backup party, you're up. Get out there."
Let's do it.
It takes a second for Kristona to realize that they're actually talking about them and then remembering, oh yeah, that's what they call themselves. It stands up.
Yep. All right. So, you enter out into the arena to the cheers of fans as Ifar Sorel shouts, "Welcome to one corner of the arena. We have entering the Pretty People and Backup Party."
It's Pretty Boy in the backup party.
Shut up in there. And on the other side, we have the demonic dueling dickheads. Featuring our lovely friend, Bony Bill, Krabby Kyle, the Outcast,
What?
and a man only known as the Champ.
Fuck!
He does not have an actual penis on his head. Oh my god. There are limits to my depravity. How do you know, Bauer? His time isn't now. You can't see him.
Because he doesn't look like Ned.
Fair enough. Alright. You are on the arena map. I'm going to ask you guys to drop yourselves on at the far end. And make sure your HP is long rested. Kristona, you definitely have more than 20 HP right now. Sadok, you're in the
Yeah.
stands.
Wait, I can shoot crossbows from the stands. It's fine.
You cannot be in the stands while you fight.
That wasn't in the rules.
I mean, I guess you're not wrong. You are not wrong. There are spikes along the bottom of the arena, though, as you enter. It is mostly a pit of sand, but there are spikes along the bottom of it. Yeah, right? Kind of neat. All
But only
right.
to my own, which is weird.
Oh, I can see them for all of you guys. Can all of you see each other's health bars?
I only see
can
Sadok's.
Chris- I see
Yeah.
Christona, Sudoku, and Mayon, and Mayon is the only one with numbers. I can't see Bowers.
Yeah,
I
mine's the
don't
only
see
one with
Digoroids.
numbers.
But I see everyone else's.
Even Digoroy's?
I can't. Well, he's the only one I can't see. Except
Right.
now I can see his.
Yeah, it's because I just changed the settings on his.
No, the numbers are only for you and not for everyone else, though.
Now I just can't see Bowers, that's it.
Lee, Flint, are you using the red numbers or something?
Yes.
Okay.
Okay, you should all be able to see each other's health bars now.
Yep.
All right. Alrighty. Well then, the demonic dueling dickheads are at one side of the. Are at one side. Doesn't look like they've recognized you. Digoroy, I can't believe you actually thought I'd put a literal penis on their heads.
I mean, they are devils.
Yeah.
It's not that far out of the realm of possibility.
You
Or
act like it would be the craziest thing that ever happened.
they're people pretending to be devils. They look kind of small.
Oh yeah, they should be larger size. Cool.
Can we, before we actually start fighting, like, cast spells while the announcer's going about?
You get 1 round worth of spell casting.
Sweet. I'm gonna cast Bless on everybody.
Cool. Yeah, you guys get 1 action and bonus action worth of prep. Bower Realm will hold an action to cast haste on you as soon as fighting starts. As soon as the bell rings for the fight.
I'm
What's
not
the
going to
range of
use
bless or of
a
haste?
spell. I'm going to do symbiotic entity.
Okay. That is a good question. It is above touch. 30 feet.
Okay.
Yep. So don't go past this line.
What?
Oh,
No,
just
that's
tell them
only
the
for
team.
initial casting.
Oh.
I might turn on the spectral armor.
Alright. Anything else anybody would like to do?
Nah.
Cool. I would like you all to please roll initiative then. Oh boy. Alrighty. Power roll a d20. Alright. You beat Krabby Kyle in the tiebreaker. Alrighty. Well then. Bauer, as soon as you have a moment to prepare, and then the bell rings, and the fight is fucking on. Realm casts haste on you as soon as the bell rings. So you are ready to go. Sadok, You're up.
Alright. Gonna go off just gunning for the one on the right.
All right.
Wow. That is some abysmal rolling.
Oof. Well, you still hit with two of them. Dread Ambusher on one of them.
That probably would have been on the first, which I think is on an attack, not on a hit.
Is it? That's unfortunate.
Yeah.
You
So no
still
Dread
hit
Ambusher.
Okay, you hit the second and the fourth. So you get a good 2 shots in on the right-hand one. That is 23, 26, 54 damage. Wait, no,
23 and
that's
26
not right.
would be 49.
Yeah,
Didn't
I don't
even
know
break
where I
50.
got that from. Okay. Is that all?
Yeah, that's it for me.
Okay. Kristana, you're up.
Okay, so I haven't gotten to use this for a while, so I'm going to she's gonna cast Call Lightning and conjure basically a lightning cloud above the entire arena here, and then send a bolt striking down at the point between these two where they both have to make a dex save.
Alrighty. Well, he does get advantage on those, but yep, so does he. He shouldn't have disadvantage on that. What's your save DC right now?
It is 18.
Oh, damn. Okay, so it doesn't matter. He still fails. So roll me that call lightning damage. It hits both of them. Krabby Kyle resists lightning. Bonnie Bill does not, however. Alrighty. So Krabby Kyle shrugs off the worst of it. Using his natural resilience, but Boney Bill takes the full 13 and shouts, "Ouch! Pony Bill doesn't like being shocked." Alright. And he is going to. It's his. Oh shit, he can actually reach you guys.
Sharon's gonna move.
Oh, right. Sorry, my bad.
I mean, I guess it doesn't matter too much, but going to try to get away from being in this direct line here. Come over 5, 10, 15, 25. At least get over here. I think that's all I got at the moment. I'll at least cast Shillelagh as a bonus action. No, yeah.
Alright. Cool. Are you done?
Yep.
Now it is his turn. He is going to run down and lock eyes with Bauer. You! Pony Bill doesn't like you.
Sounds
He
like
is
a
going
personal
to.
problem.
Well, he shouldn't be rolling at disadvantage. 22 doesn't hit you, though, even with haste on, though, yeah?
It would if I didn't have haste on.
Yes, but you do have haste. Just making sure. 12 definitely. So he misses with both his claws. You dodge out of the way with supernatural speed from one of them. He goes for the stinger. Ooh, and he misses horribly on that one, too. Damn. Alright. Gah! Pony Bill doesn't like missing people. You're too slippery. And the outcast is going to come down. The outcast is going to go for Christona. She's closest. Actually, yeah. He's going to go for Sadok because Sadok shot him. Hi, Sadok.
If you didn't want to get
He's
shot,
gonna
you shouldn't have come here.
go. Fair. So I'm going to hazard that claw misses, but the bite and the tail hit.
That would be correct.
Alright.
But I'm going
So that
to
is.
absorb elements.
Alright. Cool.
That'll still be 25 plus 17.
Yep. So 20 plus 22, 42. Alright. They're dicks. Hey, Diggeroy. How goes it?
Hey. Yeah, this is what's gonna happen. Centered in the middle of the arena to catch all three of them.
Nice.
Boop.
Please tell me he actually says boop.
Alright, the Glabrezu saves. Let's see, this guy is the ice. He saves 2. Ooh. Bony Bill, however, does not. Takes full damage.
He is the chump of this fight.
He sure is.
Oh,
And
con saves for Bless. Alright, so Bless is gone.
Oh.
Diggeroy, from
Yeah.
out of thin air, you hear a voice shout, "Ah! The time was not now!"
Nice.
Oh god.
You don't know where exactly it came from, but somebody's
I'm
having a
gonna
bad time.
wiggle around to this location now.
All right. Let's see. You still take half. You took full damage, and you still take half. God damn it! Roll 20. Well, roll 20 is being a shit, but what else is new?
It's not me this time.
I fixed it. Bewer, it is your turn. You are hasted like a mother.
So they're taking up 4 squares, right? So I can't like move there.
Yep. That is in his space.
All right, I will start by attacking whatever that guy is. I forgot.
The outcast. The ice devil.
Oh wait, let me try to push him down first.
Alright. Roll again. Ooh. Yep, you knock him prone. Good. Ooh. Alright. Crit numero uno. This is not... Oh, he just has really good wisdom save. It's still not good enough.
Good to know.
Cool. So he is now frightened and prone. So that is... So, correct me if I'm wrong, but for a crit, would you double superiority dice?
You would.
Yeah.
Yeah. So roll that menacing attack again for the bonus.
All that beautiful bean footage.
Alrighty. So that comes out to 9, 15, 24 on the first one. The second one will hit as well. Alright. Cool, cool, cool. Both of those hit. And then you're hasted, and that will also hit him. And the fourth will hit him with advantage. Why do you have 4?
4.
4 attacks.
Because I thought you got your second attack whenever you got to take the attack action.
No, haste specifically says that doesn't work.
Yeah,
Yeah.
haste is
Okay,
specifically
my bad.
only one extra. Yeah, haste is specifically only one extra attack.
Your logic isn't wrong, but haste specifically like, no, you can't do that too.
Otherwise, you'd be like attacking 8 times a round with haste every round.
I see nothing wrong with this when it benefits me.
And then you let the extra mage crasher into him. Alright. He is actually looking pretty bad. You did some real good damage to him. And he is prone and frightened. Good shit. Alright. So, Krabby Kyle cannot... yeah, so he's prone, frightened, and bloodied. I should make that clear. Krabby Kyle can't actually reach Sadok. So, hey, Diggeroy, you're the last one who
What's
hit
up?
him with something.
It's technically correct.
Ba, ba, ba. He's gonna go. That shouldn't be an advantage, but I don't think it hits anyways.
Misses.
Alright. I'm pretty sure that last fist
The
hits.
last one does in fact hit.
Okay. Krabby Kyle is not a complete failure.
Just mostly a failure.
He's fairly decent at fisting.
Jesus Christ, Clint.
I mean, it's not an impressive fisting. It's just kind of there.
It's an average fisting.
Come on, guys. He rolled above average damage on his fisting. What do you want from him?
But he has 2 big fists.
He also has 2 crab hands.
He didn't even give you a crab. What? It's feeling all around.
Do you want the devil to cast contagion on you? Because this is how you get the devil to cast contagion on you.
I mean, I have greater
I feel like
restoration now.
Persona, that would be redundant.
I mean, yeah.
Anyway.
Literally surrounded by spores.
Anyhow, He clicks his crab pincers ineffectively at you, trying to grab you. But you're so busy dodging both of those and his third fist that you fail to dodge his fourth fist. That's where they always get you. And so he manages to crack you with his fourth fist. Ow, indeed. Sadok, you are up.
Alright. The guy in front of me knocked down?
He is. So you're within 5 feet of him, so I believe you don't get disadvantage on.
Get advantage.
Yeah, like I actually have advantage on this. Yeah. Let's just throw some crossbow bolts into him.
All right. 24, 19, 19. I believe the 19's hit him. Yep, 19's hit him. That's 24, 25, 21. So there's 70 damage. Yep. He's dead. So
Yay.
after Bauer knocks him prone and kicks the shit out of him with his sword, you step up, level your crossbows at him, and kill him. You'll never be as cool as being ice cold! He shouts as he vanishes into the east.
We thought we were done with this. We could have fought Chicken Wing!
Hey now, there's several rounds of this tournament left.
I'm gonna come over to that side of Bauer. And that'll be it for me.
Alright. Cool. Kristona, you're up.
Huh. So out of curiosity, since these two seem to be larger than normal and they're kind of in the middle of a bunch of spaces, would any space they're part of them is occupying be considered within 5 feet of like here?
Yes.
Then let's call lightning again. Why not?
Alright.
And I'm concentrating on it, might as well use it.
I mean, yeah, that makes sense to me.
That makes
Grabby
sense.
Kyle does just fine. He takes a grand total of 3 damage.
That's
He
something.
dodges most of it and kind of just tanks the rest with his crabby shit. Bony Bill, however, is not so lucky and takes the full damage. Yeah! Stop shocking Bony Bill!
And we'll get there.
Alright. That's all? That's just your bonus action, right?
No, it takes a full action to call lightning. I found that out after the fact. Like, oh, darn it.
Okay. Alright. Bony Bill's kind of an idiot. That is your turn, right?
Yes.
Okay. Bony Bill's kind of an idiot. So, as opposed to... He's going to keep focusing on Bauer. Aha! Ah. He will hit you with at least one claw attack. Ooh. Managed to parry part of his claw attack, but some of it still catches you under the armor. You hear Realm from the stands behind you. Come on, pretty boy! Kick his ass! Diggeroy.
Yeah. I was gonna say, now that's wrestling commentary. I'm gonna step here. I'm going to attack Bony Boy here. Is that hit?
It sure does. You get a nice stab into his. He shrieks, "Ouch!"
Do that.
Within 5 feet of you. Okay. So that's 6 to Bone. And another 6 to Krabby Kyle.
And then my second attack. Probably just misses.
Yeah, that'll miss.
It's fine.
Bony Bill is starting to leak some blood out, though.
And bonus action. I'm going to inspire Sadok.
All right. Alrighty, cool. Sadok, consider yourself inspired.
You got it, buddy.
Alrighty. Bauer, you know the deal. You going for Bunny Bill?
Yep.
You're not rolling great for athletics, but they're rolling even worse. So yeah, Bunny Bill is prone.
I'll take it.
Alrighty. It's a good thing you have advantage. Jesus Christ.
Damn.
Yeah.
Damn, dude. Okay. So we got a 10, 25, 30, 39.
And all the mage crashers that hit to him.
All of them hit with advantage.
Sweet.
So that's another 3. So he's starting to look pretty rough, actually. Alrighty. Yeah, Bunny Bill's not looking so great. Krabby Kyle is... The only one who's really paying any attention to Krabby Kyle is kind of Kristona. Does he have reach? He does have reach.
Well,
Oh! Okay. You know what he's gonna do? Hey, Kristona. He's gonna make 2 pincer attacks at you. That shouldn't have advantage. Comes out to a 22 without advantage.
Yep.
So that should hit you.
Yep.
He will go for the other one.
Nope.
Yep. Then
Let's make a con check.
Glabby the Glabrazoo, aka Krabby Kyle, is going to cast a spell. Specifically, he's going to cast Power Word Stun.
I get my
Hey,
spells
Kristana,
over.
do you have less than 150 health?
Yeah.
You are now stunned.
Okay.
He shouts, "Stun!"
I'm just ringing in the ears.
Yep, and you are dumbfounded.
I at least keep
So
my
you may-
spell.
Yeah. Doesn't do any damage. Doesn't provoke a con save or anything. You're just stunned.
But the attack ahead of time did.
Ah. Yes, it did not. You Gucci, don't worry. But you are grappled by the Glabrezu right now. And stunned.
Good
Thumbs
times.
up. Good times all around. Alright, that's the end of his turn. Sadok.
Is Bony Kyle knocked down?
Boney Bill is knocked down, yeah.
Bony Bill. Alright. I guess we'll take advantage of that too.
Alright. You two are quite the combo.
Yeah, I don't like being this close to people though.
Fair. Righto. 25, 21. The first two will kill him. So, Boney Bill dies.
Okay. I guess send the last one to
I
Crab
just
Kyle
wanted to bone everything.
then. Phrasing?
I'm not surprised at all.
Should have tried charm, buddy.
The last one will be a 21 hit Kyle instead of 23.
Yep, that'll still hit him. Alrighty.
Alright.
So, he's finally hit by somebody other than Christodona.
I am going to move away from him as much as I can.
Alright. A wise decision. Alright. That's the end of your turn?
Yep, that's it.
Alright. Christodona,
Stunned.
make a con save. The DC is 16.
Woo.
You are no longer stunned. It does happen at the end of your turn, however.
Yeah.
Alrighty. But you are no longer stunned. You come to in the grip of those pincers.
Scruncher nose at it.
Now. Degroy, from directly next to you, you hear the words, "You hit me when my time wasn't now. Now! My time is now! Feel the wrath of the champ!" As an enormous devil carrying a whip and a sword materializes next to you.
Huh.
And he attempts to make a grapple.
Kinky.
Can you beat
I
that?
can't beat that with acrobatics or athletics.
Okay. You are now grappled by the champ.
Uh-huh.
He then spreads his wings, lifts you up into the air, and goes for an aerial pile driver on you. 18 hit you.
No.
All right. So, this pile driver is pretty good, but he just doesn't get you as your shield pops in at the last minute. Congratulations, you've successfully stopped yourself from being slammed into the earth. while he's grappling you with his whip. He looks towards Bauer and attempts to make a sword attack. 17 will not hit you. You manage to block his sword attack with ease. Alright, make your attack. A 15 will not hit the champ. Digora, he leans in towards you and growls.
Son, your time is up. My time is now.
It's your turn, so feel free to retaliate against that.
I just say, see ya.
Okay, bye.
But for here. And inspire Bauer. Bauer, you're up.
See ya, nerd!
You got this.
Power! What do you want to do, my dude? Ah, yes. The dream of all fighters.
So I'll go after the champ with a quick shove.
Ooh. Yep, you succeed. He is knocked prone. Oh, yep. 21, 20, 19 will hit him. So you got 27. That is 27, 37, 42. Oh, God. He is also frightened of you.
And then I'll second win.
Sorry?
I was going to second win because I ain't done with them yet.
You mean action surge?
Yeah, sorry.
Yeah, no worries.
Damn.
Sucks for you, buddy.
Woo.
Sorry?
No, I was just saying sucks for him.
So that was 37 from the first round. And then we got another 18, 18, 36, 53 damage total. Nice. Damn, the champ's actually looking not great after his first, just after his first appearance.
The champ.
Did I miscalculate?
That's a good round.
Yeah, I definitely miscalculated. What did I give him? Yeah, okay, this is why I shouldn't do math in my head. I did the dumb. Yeah, he's definitely bloodied now. After I finished doing the dumb.
My time is now. Whack, 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 whack. Take that.
My time just passed.
Fuck!
That is the word of the night.
I am a genius! Oh no! Ah. Story of my DMing career. All right. It is Krabby Kyle's turn. I guess I can get rid of Bony Bill's sheet. It is now Krabby Kyle's turn. Krabby Kyle is going to make a pair of pincer attacks, and then he's going to try and fist devour. Holy shit.
Damn!
Yeah, all those are gonna hit.
One of the devils actually fucking did something for one. Alright. So that is 49 total damage, Bauer, from all those boys. Your heady spell brings all the attacks to the yard.
So
And they're
37.
like... Right. I don't know where I was going with that. Haste spell brings all the boys to the yard. But
Because my
presumably
milkshake is
somewhere.
the best.
Presumably somewhere stupid. I have no doubt.
I mean, Realm
Snoke.
agrees with that.
Hey. No. Snoke, it's your turn.
Yeah, I'll go for Krabby Kyle.
Alright. The 24 will hit, the 9 and the 7 will definitely miss.
Yeah, not surprised. And I will continue to get further away.
Alrighty. Cool.
That'll be it.
Kristona, you are grappled, but
Yeah,
Not-
but my lightning call isn't, so boom.
sure enough.
Just glaring this thing down, then moves a hand and just cracks a lightning bolt there.
Well, Krabby Kyle fails his
Loud.
dex saving. He rolls a 2 and a 1. Good job, Krabby Kyle. Good.
Ah!
Ignore the fact that I managed to roll 2d0.
With advantage.
Yes. Good job, me. So, Krabby Kyle and the champ both failed their saves,
You know what
but
happens to
they're both resistant to
the
light.
champ when it gets hit by lightning?
He shrugs it off like a champ.
I imagine my roommate some fucking insane right now.
By this point, shouldn't they be expecting that?
Yeah, I don't know if he's
How long have
expecting-
you been doing this?
Well, since he moved in. He's watching Star versus the Forces of Evil. He might not be able to hear me. It is the champ's turn, though. Diggeroy is no longer... Well... I'm looking at the champ's sheet, and he's got something else that you're gonna hate, Diggeroy.
Oh shit, damn it.
What?
I just realized a thing I could do, but...
The champ looks at Diggeroy and just grins.
Oh, no, you don't. Not yet. When it's the champ's time, no one escapes the champ.
And he briefly vanishes and appears floating behind you, Diggeroy.
Mm-hmm.
The champ will not be denied. Not after being hit with that mind thing.
Synaptic static concentration, by the way?
Yeah.
No?
No, it's instant.
Damn, son.
It just happens.
He should have been making int saves this whole time then, actually.
No, if you make the initial save, That's
He
that.
didn't.
Oh, he didn't.
Oh.
Yeah, he should have been making int saves and having a minus 1d6 to everything.
Rip. Cool. So he comes over to you and yep. All right. He's going to try and grapple you with the whip. End of each of its turn. Yeah, I just completely forgot to have him make int saves, or it's for while he was invisible. Oof. So I assume that fails to hit you with the whip, Digroy.
Yeah, that's not gonna do it.
Oof. And that fails to hit you again with his. Does that fail to hit you with his sword?
That does unfortunately hit with the sword.
Ooh.
The champ's time is now!
Are you
As
rolling
he
those at
hits you.
disadvantage?
Sorry?
You rolling those at disadvantage?
You're right, he should be rolling those at disadvantage because you're still within sight. Motherfucker.
Sorry. Not sorry.
No. I know you're right.
Digroid just manages to
So-
step between the three attacks. Like, woof, woof, woof.
He shouts as he's shouting, he catches sight of Bauer and he twitches a bit and his sword moves to the side and just passes right by you, Digroy.
Fuck!
It's your turn.
Right. Now I'm really gonna piss him off. I'm gonna cast a spell on Krabby Boy.
Okay, what are you casting on him? Alright, you cast Dissonant Whispers on Crabtap. It's Wisdom save, my bad. I'll take it.
Nuts.
So he takes 4 Wisdom. Yeah, 4
Does Bauer still have inspiration?
Yes.
Okay, I'll throw one more on Christona.
Thank you.
I don't think you have 34 bardic inspirations.
No, apparently it did not delete the 4 when I put the 3 in. And now I have 2 left.
Cool. Alrighty. So that is your turn.
It is.
The champ looks a little pissed that you're basically ignoring him. Yeah. Bauer, you're up. Alright. Krabby Cow.
Oh, wait.
Go 1d8.
It's okay. He rolled a natural 1. Okay, he rolled a 10. I believe you choose till after you roll the d20.
Or I thought I had to
Okay.
use it before the result was known.
Yeah. So you use it. You get a 24 on your athletics. He gets a 10. He's prone. 27.
Does he let
24.
go?
Yep. You are still grappled. He still has
You
one
may have let
pincer
go by region
outstretched.
of death, though.
Yep.
That's
Alright.
40 damage.
He actually makes the wisdom save to avoid being frightened. Right.
43 damage.
Alrighty. Bauer, you are fucking killing it. He's looking pretty fucking bad, but he is still standing. It is his turn. He will stand. And yeah, he's just gonna Yeah, there's also that, Degroy.
Yeah, there's a lot of stuff I keep forgetting too.
A lot of things going on here.
Sorry.
No, it's cool. It's cool. I forgot I can. Diggeroy forgot he can do that.
To be fair, I don't think he's had to use it yet.
No, that would have been the first time he actually used it.
Yeah. You haven't been handcuffed yet, so.
Oh my.
I know what I said. He's going to make one pincer and one fist at Cristona and one at Bauer. So first set at Cristona, second at Bauer. So Cristona, I assume a 21 hits you.
Yep, they both hit.
Alrighty.
And I'm an idiot.
I can neither confirm nor deny.
I'm definitely an idiot.
Why do druids get banishment?
No, I had something better for both these situations. That I've been using a lot lately.
I know what you mean now.
Yeah.
Let's go for the champ.
Alright. He is Why? No, he's not prone anymore. No, he's not anymore.
Isn't he flying?
And I think he's no longer frightened of Bauer. So 16 will miss, 9 will miss, 25 will hit him though. So that is 22 damage. And you are still running.
I prefer to think of it as strategically maneuvering.
Zafar Sorel looks down at you from his platform and he's like, "You sure like running there, boy." Cristona, you're up.
Yep. And... Oh, right, I forgot to do a, thing. Managed to keep the thing at least, even though it doesn't do much good. But... what it's going to do is bonus action activate the spectral armor and just ethereal out of that fucking grapple. Yeah. Yeah. Nope, backwards out of here.
Come on, you don't want to hit him with your stick?
I would have wanted to do that like 2 rounds ago if I'd remembered to use the fucking spectral armor, because it did that. I'm an idiot. But I'm at least going to get back here and do second level cure wounds on herself to prep for next round.
All right. Go ahead and roll. All right. Good stuff. So you slip right through his pincer as you remember to activate your spectral armor at long last.
Yeah.
Alrighty. It is now the champ's turn. The champ looks down at Diggeroy and fucking hell.
No one ignores the champ when it is his time. When I step in the ring, I'm the envy of everyone who sees me. You will not ignore me, son.
He's going to stop trying to grapple you, Diggeroy.
That's a lot of attack rolls.
Yeah, he's no longer trying to grapple. He's just trying to fucking hit you. Also,
I'm gonna
he's
shield
beginning
the
to
third one.
he's beginning to
second one
glow
hits.
red. He's beginning to glow red, and flame is literally bursting from him.
Aha.
He looks pretty angry.
Right, I'm shielding the third one, so only the second one hits.
He takes 17 flame damage, fire damage,
Ow.
as the whip wraps around you and burns you before retracting. Leroy, what do you have to say in response?
How bad is Crab Guy looking?
Crab Guy's looking like a good attack or two would kill him.
Okay, then I'm gonna do this.
Okay.
Yes!
He does have advantage.
Aw. Damn it.
Alas. So close. So close.
Dagnabbit.
But so far, he yet lives.
Yeah.
He bleeds from his demonic crabby ears and looks towards you with a hateful glare. But as the crack of your shatter fades, he stands still.
Alright. Whatever. That's my turn.
Alrighty. Bauer.
Finish him the fuck off.
Alrighty. Yep. Jesus. Okay, the 14 will miss, but I think that's the first time you've missed so far tonight. Okay, that first crit will kill him,
Sweet.
and he fades from existence. You can head over to the champ. Make your other 2 attacks. The 14 will miss, unfortunately, still on the champ.
Okay.
Um,
Yeah. That.
The 23 will hit him, however. For a total of 9 damage. Plus another 6 points to make a wisdom save. He makes the wisdom save, but he does still take the extra. He's looking not great. But still standing. And still pretty fucking pissed. Sadok! Care to fix that?
Well, let's find out.
Hit. Yes.
We'll add the Bardic Inspiration to the 15.
Alright.
Oh.
Still miss. Hit. That is 25, 26, 50. He yet lives, but is beaten the fuck up.
Alright, that'll be it for me.
Alright. Kristona, you're up.
Okay. How are people looking? I can't see Diggeroy's thing because I think Bower's on top of it.
I'm alright. I'm at 2/3.
Okay. Don't think I can. Yeah, it's a little too far, but I can. Well, I guess I can do Magic Stone. Fling one its way.
Alrighty. Go for it. Alright. 22 will hit him.
And then gonna use a healing word on Bower then.
Alright. Power. You get 6 health
Thank you.
back. Alrighty. Is that all?
I'll get here and then activate the spectral armor again.
Alright. It is the champ's turn. He still fails to save against the fucking snap.
Oh shit, I couldn't have done that. Shit! Never mind. 2 bonus actions, sorry.
It's okay. Don't do it. He's still going at Diggeroy. He still does not like that you've been ignoring him. You're gonna shield that, aren't you?
Yeah.
Synaptic static is fucking doing work for you.
It is fantastic. Damn.
It really is. Oof. So your shield manages to block his attacks. And he lets out a scream of rage as he yet again fails to damage you. It's your turn, Diggeroy.
I think I'll pay him some attention now. I'm not even going to talk to him either. I'm just going to start stabbing.
How generous of you. 12 won't hit. 26 will, though.
Do that
Ooh.
too. So total of 19 damage.
Hey, Diggeroy. How do you want to kill him?
quick fainting slash, and then just sort of step up between his weapons and put the rapier right in his throat. You really need to talk less and do more.
Smile more.
He tries. He tries to let out some more smack talk as he's dissipating away, but your sword is in his throat, and he has some trouble with that. Just before he completely vanishes, though, he remembers he is a devil and has telepathy, and he broadcasts to all of you,
You haven't seen the last of the champ. Mark my words.
Devils are
See that?
very talkative.
And with that, y'all are out of initiative. Diggeroy, as you finish off the champ and he dissipates, the crowd rises from their seats and begins to cheer at the perfectly cinematic ending to this fight. Zafar Sorel stands from his podium and begins to clap for you all as well. And they chant all of you guys' names in sequence. Power, Christona, Sadok, Diggeroy. As Zafar stands, he eventually motions for them all to calm themselves, and the crowd slowly but surely quiets down. Well done, pretty boys in the backup party. You've eliminated the demonic dueling dickheads. The worst. Now, that concludes our tournament for the day. I would like for you all our competitors who remain, find a room within our arena. Rest your bodies and minds. Prepare for the second round, the round of 8, the quarterfinals. For they begin tomorrow. And the crowd cheers once more. And that is where we're going to end for tonight, guys.
Are the Devils our Team Rocket, or are they just gonna keep showing up? Team Dickhead's blasting off again!
Sure seems like it.
Not the worst option for that.
Could be worse. I could have brought back that other guy who kept trying to fuck with all of you openly.
Oh, that asshole.
Yeah, that asshole. Demons are fun. I like swearing at you all and using horrible, shitty names to do it. Seems like a win-win all around. Do you hate them yet?
Hate requires a modicum of respect.
Yeah.
That's a very good way to put it. Yeah, fair enough. It's okay. There are some non-demonic things that you'll be fighting in this tournament as well, including a party of a fucker, a shitter, and a dammer. They're here because they think the puck might be hidden in Zafar Sorel's hoard, and they need it to win Lord Stanley's. Wow, that was that bad, huh? Maybe Fuck Island doesn't need to be Canada. All right. Yeah. All right. So, any questions, comments, concerns?
I feel like I kind of have to give the inspiration to MVP Bauer.
I think you mean MVP, pretty boy.
Yeah, sorry.
I mean,
Thank you.
really, it is his party.
I mean, he can
Right.
cry if he
We're
wants
just
to.
the backups.
I'm somehow a face with a -1 charisma.
This party.
I always knew you had it in you.
You can take the rich out of the game, but you can't take the game out of the rich.
What's the name of this island again?
Sorry?
What was the name of the island again, please?
The name
Something
of the
Stad.
island.
Shoot, it was written there.
Alshad.
Alshad, yes.
All right. Well, see you next week.
All right. See you next week, guys.
Everyone.
Have a good one. Thank you.
Bye, guys.
Yep, thanks.